Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another one of my Call of Duty videos. Today I will be showing y'all the fastest way to get gold, platinum, and Damascus in Warzone. Now before we really jump into this, I do want to remind you guys that this challenges to get gold, diamond, and Damascus wasn't really meant for Warzone. So although that it is possible, it can take an extended amount of time before you unlock these camos. So make sure to stay patient and just remember it will take some time. First, I wanted to go over how to actually unlock gold. And if you already know how to do this, I will put a timestamp where you can skip to the next section. So to start off, you have to go into your gunsmith of any single weapon. As you can see, I already have gold on my MP5. And then you just go to customize in the upper left hand corner of the screen and camouflage down in the left hand corner of the screen. If you scroll all the way down, you will see the camos here, the completionist, and this will house your gold, your platinum, and your Damascus. But first, to unlock gold, you have to complete every single one of these challenges in these sections. So the first one is kill 500 enemies, and then they get a bit more complicated, such as 110 kills crouching. This is 100 kills hip fires, 75 no attachments, and there's a lot of killing that you have to do. To unlock all these challenges, you have to have your weapon fully maxed out, but as you level up your weapon, you'll unlock more and more challenges, and you just can go from there. So after you complete all of these challenges for this weapon, you will unlock gold. And remember, this will take some time, so make sure to be patient. Next, to unlock platinum, you have to unlock gold for every single weapon in that class. So this would be every single SMG except the DLC weapons. You don't have to worry about that. So the Striker 4.5, you don't have to worry about that. But once you unlock gold for every single one of those weapons in your class, you will receive platinum. Now honestly, it doesn't even look that good in my opinion, but it is what it is. Now next, I haven't even unlocked this yet, but to unlock Damascus. If you're looking for Damascus, this is the grind. What you have to do is unlock gold on every single weapon or get platinum in every single class. So assault rifles, SMGs, shotguns, all the way down to melees. Your riot shields, you have to get it on your secondaries, your launchers, your handguns. Like I said, it's a grind. You have to complete every single challenge for every single weapon in the game except DLC. So now that you know how to unlock gold, platinum, and Damascus, I'm going to be jumping in to show you guys the best way to unlock all these in Warzone. So my first tip is to run 2 weapons at the same time that you're looking to unlock gold on. And this really won't be hard if you're just starting out. You can literally run any weapons and you can complete the challenges. Therefore, if you run out of ammo in one weapon, you just switch to the other and still able to unlock challenges and you're not wasting any time. After you figure all that out, I highly recommend jumping into Plunder. Now, this is only if there isn't a multiplayer free weekend going on. If there's a multiplayer free weekend, please take advantage of this. Jump into that. Play it non-stop. This is going to be your fastest way, without a doubt, is the free weekend. But when we don't have that, it seems like they will always have some kind of respawn game mode. And right now that is Plunder. So jump into Plunder. The reason that you want to do this is because you are respawning and the enemies are respawning, giving you a much longer period of time to get kills. Now my next tips are going to be specifically over Plunder. So if you're running just the Battle Royale section, I won't be covering that right now. But yes, Plunder is going to be your fastest way, and let's go ahead and jump straight into those tips. So my first tip is literally as soon as you jump out of the plane, you can get kills. While you're still in the sky, you can get kills. Now I know not everybody knows this, but as soon as you parachute, if you cut your parachute, you actually bring out your gun, and you're able to shoot people out of the sky. Now, one of my favorite things to do is hang back a little bit. Don't go straight to where you're landing. Hang back, wait to see where some people are going, and if they're going to the same place that you are, you can parachute down, get a little closer to them, and try and shoot them out of the sky. Even if you don't get the kill right in the sky, which it can be hard, especially for newer players, this will get them weaker, giving you an easier chance to kill them when you get to the ground. And make sure to finish them off, because if you don't get the kill, that full kill, then it's literally useless and it won't count towards your guns. My next tip is to land at very high profile places where a lot of people land. One of my favorite places to land is Superstore. This can be an amazing place to get kills, or hospital. Again, any of those high profile places, that's where you're landing. Now, of course, you will probably die more than if you're landing somewhere deserted, but what we're really going for is getting as many kills as possible, and that's very important. Next from there's a couple different paths that you can take to getting a bunch of kills. And unfortunately, to you campers, I'm sorry, but none of them involve sitting in buildings. I'm sorry. Now, since Plunder Trios is out right now, I will show you guys something that I love to do, and I find that it's one of the most effective ways to get a ton of kills. Now, of course, there's 3 people on the enemy team, so if you're in a gunfight, and let's say that you only kill 2 of them, if they have time to respawn, they will respawn over in that same area that their teammate is in. So what I like to do is kill 2 people out of that team, leave 1 behind, go hide somewhere, make sure not to get killed, and then wait for their teammates to keep spawning up. And most of the time, like 99% of the time, the teammates are just going to keep going to the same place, trying to kill you, trying to save their teammates, and it makes it where you can get quite a bit of kills. Now make sure to also have your sound on. You can hear when people are parachuting in, and you can shoot them out of the sky as well. Again, one of my favorite things to do. It's so appealing shooting people out of the sky, and it's so much fun. But also be careful people running RPGs and shooting them out of the sky. For whatever reason, stop, please. Please. So again, leave one of their teammates behind, wait for them to keep respawning, and keep killing. Definitely one of my favorite paths to take. The next way that you can get a bunch of kills is by finding the top earners. By jumping in a vehicle, a helicopter, you can go to those top earners and you're guaranteed someone to be there because they're a top earner and they show up on the map. Easy way to find people and get kills, and more than likely there will be other people there going for the top earner. So once again, a very great way to get some kills. Our next path is to become a top earner. Now usually if I'm going for gold camo in Warzone, I'm not too, focused on becoming a top earner, just because that's really not the path that I take, and I'm not too worried about winning matches when I'm solely going for camos. But when you become a top earner, people will be able to see you on the map, and therefore you will have a lot of people coming towards you to try and kill you. Now, as long as you play this correctly, this can be another way to get a lot of great kills. You take it to the next notch, become the king, and even more people will come to you. Again, fantastic way. And as you kill people, they'll just constantly be flying back in. Great way to get some kills. Now, the last path that you can take is just by jumping in a vehicle and going around and trying to find people. Now, this is actually one of my least favorite ways to get kills, just because of all the explosives and how overpowered they are in the game right now. One RPD shot and you could be dead, one C4, and it's kind of annoying. So there's a couple different paths that you can take and get a bunch of kills. Again, my favorite is to leave one teammate behind, one enemy behind, and let the other teammates spawn back in and keep taking them out. Very effective, all of them, great way to get kills, and I would highly recommend following one of those paths. Now, if you are a person that stays in buildings, just know that this will take a lot longer, considering you just won't get as many kills. Now, lastly, make sure to know what challenges you are going for and what you're focused on. You can always tie multiple challenges together and try to unlock them at the same time. Now, if you're looking for specific attachments on specific guns, I do have a playlist on my channel that I've gone over quite a bit of the main weapons on how to get them gold, and you can check that out on my channel. I'll leave the playlist down in the description. But anyways, that is all of my tips. I hope that it has helped you in some way, or will help you in some way or another. If I missed anything, I'll make sure to leave it as the pinned comment. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, I love you guys, I appreciate you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.